Hello Leo, welcome to your mid-January 2021 Oracle and Tarot reading. My name is Tessa, you're watching my channel. This is going to be for Leo Sun, Moon, or Rising sign. If you want to watch your Ascendant sign only, I do have a January 2021 video where I incorporate astrology and I talk about the planetary transits that are in effect through your houses if you are a Leo Ascendant. But this mid-month reading is going to be just an Oracle and Tarot reading. I'm not going to talk about astrology unless I see some things that come up in the spread that are relevant to the current things that are happening. And so you can watch this if you are a Sun, Moon, or Rising Leo, okay? With that being said, I do general readings. I focus on spiritual guidance, inner growth. I look at some of the more like subconscious energies that are taking place either within you or in your surroundings that you should be aware of so you can make better decisions for yourself and so you can get to know yourself on a more intimate level. Okay, so that is my main focus for these readings, okay? So I am using the Spirit Animal Oracle, and I'll be using the Modern Spellcaster's Tarot. So let's see what we got going on for you guys. Whew. Oh my goodness, I went grocery shopping today, and ever since I got back from outside, like, I don't know, like I'm having a hard time breathing. You know, after a while wearing those masks, it's just like, oh my God. You have to like learn how to breathe all over again. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so we have White Raven Spirit, Trust in the Magic. There's another sign that got this. I'm trying to remember which zodiac sign it was. Trust in the Magic. Peacock Spirit, Let It Shine. Oh, this is so Leo. Let it shine. Trust in the magic. Let it shine. This is definitely about your inner glow, your spirituality. I feel like this is definitely about Rhino Spirit. Overcome any obstacle. Aquarius. Aquarius got the White Raven Spirit and the Rhino Spirit. Trust in the magic. Let it shine. Overcome any obstacle. Yeah, this is definitely about you bringing that fire, spiritual, like Leo energy up into the light. And that alone, that vibrant energy that you carry within you alone, you need to trust in that creative, inspirational, spiritual kind of energy that you have in you. You need to trust in that. That is what is going to help you through like any challenge, anything you got going on. Okay. Like, allow yourself to shine right now, because like I really feel like fire signs are going to be a really, really important, they're going to be really important this year, because in order for us to overcome the chaos that is taking place, especially in the United States of America, in order for us to really overcome the divisions that are going to be taking place, to overcome some of these challenges and obstacles, is to bring a creative energy to it. This is what brings people together, okay? Politics separates people, religion separates people, ethnicity separates people. What brings people together? Culture, spirituality, creativity, art, expression. This is what brings people together. This is going to be super, super important. So the whole trust in the magic and let it shine, like trust in your magic, trust in your ability to inspire people, trust in your ability to bring people together through your creative expression, okay, through your inspirational expression. So that is like the huge thing, and that is, and you're gonna you're gonna charge forward. You're gonna charge forward through anything. Like art trumps everything. Creativity. This is what gets you through the blockages. It's thinking creatively, thinking outside the box. This is what gets you through the obstacles. This is what gets you through the blockages. Okay, overcome any obstacle. Think creatively. Think outside the box. Okay. All right, let's get this tarot going. Leo. I keep looking over there because my grandma's pacing around. Sometimes she's so funny. She just like paces around, and then sometimes she'll just stop and she'll look at me, and I'm like, what are you looking at? We have a funny relationship. It's a funny dynamic. Ah, okay. That wanted to come out. Oh, Page of Wands. Yep. Open to learning. Okay. This is fire energy. This is Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. The Page of Wands is a student. Open to learning. Open to... This is a receiving kind of energy because... So wands and swords, fire and air, masculine, active, aggressive, you know, going after what you want. But the pages have the underlying, all the pages have the underlying energy of earth. Okay. So it's earth and fire. So underneath this creative energy is receptive energy. So it's like, it's not just about giving out. It's also like receiving creative energy, okay? And allowing it to transform you, allowing you to become inspired by it, to grow from it, to learn from it, to, you know, allow yourself to become part of a bigger picture. Allow yourself to become part of a bigger community, you know, to like always be in that curious kind of energy, to always be curious. Okay. Leo. I don't know why every time I cut the deck, like I have to take a deep breath. It's really... Four of Wands, Venus and Aries. Okay, so there could be some kind of connection going on here, a relationship. Ooh, okay. I'm actually kind of feeling this vibe as like highly creative vibe. This isn't necessarily just about like a relationship. Like maybe some of you are feeling a very, very high vibe, like a very exciting kind of energy with somebody else. This is a very inspired relationship, okay? So whatever kind of relationship it is, whether it's a physical relationship, whether it's romantic, I feel this as highly creative. This is the vibe that I'm getting from this. It's a very, very energetic, creative, like inspired, like you guys inspire each other. Okay. And you're really like, the moment this card came out and I saw these like red ribbons flying up into the sky, it just like, I kind of felt that spark. I felt that like that excitement of connecting with another person in this manner, in this way, where you feel excited around them, where you feel inspired to be creative and to build something together. This is also about building something together, okay? The Four of Wands. Eight of Swords, we have Jupiter and Gemini. And now suddenly we're stuck in our heads. Strength card, Leo. Okay, what are we stuck in our heads about? Overthinking things. perhaps in relation to the creative energy, perhaps trying to like figure out what you want to do with it, but that's not really how creative energy works. There's like maybe too much. Maybe this energy is like overwhelming. Okay, it's overwhelming you. There's like, it's like too much. It's stimulating a lot of mental activity, and it's kind of like, it's exciting, but it's also kind of making you feel a little trapped too. Queen of Wands, Aries energy, more of that fire energy. Okay, let's keep going here. Five of Cups, Mars and Scorpio. Some loss. Tower card, more Mars, okay. What is going on here? The High Priestess, Moon energy. Okay. The Page of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. More of that student, receptive kind of energy. Six of Swords, Mercury in Aquarius. Okay, so there's definitely a story unfolding here. We're going to take a look at this. Ace of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. A new beginning in love. And Seven of Cups, Venus and Scorpio. Oh my goodness, Leo. Okay. Okay, let's see here. Okay. So we have three major arcana. We have Strength, High Priestess, and the Tower. Okay, so let me synthesize this first. So I feel like this has a lot to do with, I feel like these three cards in and of themselves are a reflection of these oracle cards up here. The White Raven Spirit, Trust in the Magic. This is like this High Priestess over here. It's like trusting in your intuition, trusting in your own capability, in your own capabilities. Let It Shine, the Peacock Spirit. This is the Strength card over here. Okay, this is something that you have already. This is your inner strength. This is your inner Leo, your inner charismatic leader, the lion in you. Okay, let your strength shine. And then Rhino Spirit, overcome any obstacle. That's this Tower card over here. And you'll be able to overcome, because there are some big shifts and changes that are coming in. I'm feeling it like from the outside. Okay. The receptive energy that you're taking in. It's going to be important to put that the creative energy that you open yourself up to. It's going to be important to channel that energy into something so you don't become stuck in your head, because that's what's going to bring the Tower moment. Because it's a lot of fire energy. Okay, and then when there's too much of that creative, like spiritual kind of fire energy, it can overwhelm the senses if it's not balanced with the other energies, if it's not balanced with like earth and water. And that's why you have this like water element coming in here, because the water opening up to like being able to open your heart to learn new things about love and about sharing your emotions, about sharing your feelings. This is what is going to help balance this energy, help balance this like fire energy and this like this mental energy with the Eight of Swords of like being stuck in your head. Okay. The water element, what it does is like it kind of like forces that creative energy to come out. It forces it to turn into, if it's not channeled, it becomes this, it starts to turn reality, and it starts to turn things into like illusions. Everything starts to develop a kind of watery quality, like a dreamy quality to it. Okay. So just know that it's because with the Venus and Scorpio here as the last card, this is like looking at all these different options. This is looking at all these different things. And it could be in regards to love. It could be in regards to like some romantic interests that are making themselves known to you. And there's kind of like the idea of heart-shaped glasses, or like rose-colored glasses that you're wearing. Like everything, because you are in this like inspired, fiery kind of creative energy. That creative energy is looking for an outlet. It's looking for an outlet. It's looking for something to get lost in. And if it isn't channeled into, let's say, like a project or a creative endeavor, whether it's writing or painting or something like that, it's going to channel its way into other things. It's going to find an outlet. Because when you have a lot of abundant, when you have like too much going on inside of you, your body will respond if it's too much, and it will respond by putting it into something else. I mean, this is sometimes like how like physical ailments and stuff like that are created when we don't, find ways to, keep ourselves balanced. It kind of starts to channel itself in different areas, okay? But because this is very mental energy, very active energy, it's not receptive. Well, the water is receptive. So, but the page, the ace, and the 7 of cups, this is very much like this inspired creative energy channeling itself into these fantasies of love, these fantasies of expression, and just like opening your heart. Because the Page of Cups is a student of love. This is like an innocent love. This is a very like flirtatious, sweet kind of, where everything just feels magical and wonderful. Okay. The way that the cards came out is really interesting. I'm really curious about this Queen of Wands and this 5 of Cups. I'm trying to kind of like gauge this energy here. Okay, this could very much be your energy. This very, very highly like energetic, like you just like stepping into that fire energy and like becoming that queen. But I don't know, this 5 of Cups here, some kind of disappointment comes in. Something comes in. It could be in regards to this creative connection that you felt with someone, this inspired connection. Something happens, or they do something that disappoints you, and then it brings in like a tower moment. And then you need to like use your intuition to figure out how to open yourself up to like love again, or to learn something new about your own emotions and the things that you feel and that you go through. So there's kind of like this need to like step, you know, kind of move to calmer territories with the Six of Swords over here to kind of retreat. Okay, Mercury and Aquarius, not very, they express themselves by kind of like moving away from a situation that is not bringing them emotional fulfillment. But it's not like they're gone for good. It's more just like moving towards calmer waters. It's more like moving, you know, from one area into another in order to figure out what is going on. Okay. And in the process of this happening, in the process of you kind of like moving away from this situation, this this new kind of creative energy emerges, and it's very water based. It's very much inspired by like love and compassion, and just like there's this really strong emotional kind of energy attached to it. Okay. So it could just, I feel like this energy, this inspired creative kind of energy almost like comes as a shock to you. And like you don't expect to feel that way yourself. You don't expect for all these like feelings to rise up in you yourself. And it's like a little overwhelming. It's a little overwhelming. And perhaps something gets communicated to you that like kind of disappoints you. Okay. It's like you step into this queen energy and then something happens. Something gets communicated and you're like, okay, what the fuck was that, you know? And then it kind of like leads to like this tower moment. Okay. But it's like this white raven spirit is saying like trust in the magic. Okay, the high priestess. Trust in the magic of that like of that love, of that feeling that you felt, and let it guide you into a new like way of being, you know? Let it like inspire you. Because this Venus and Scorpio energy, this can be very, very creative energy, very creative. The only downfall of this energy is like seeing if it's like not channeled in, if it's not like, I feel like this is good artistic energy. I don't know if it's very good energy when it comes to like love, because it's like being in love with multiple people, or it's like having the blindfold on, but with like multiple things. It's like you have this lineup of things that you want in your life, and then it's like you don't know which one, because they all carry some kind of dreamy quality to it. You know what I'm saying? And then it becomes really difficult to make a decision, and then you don't know what to do, and then you just end up not making a decision at all. So this is gonna become really important when that like dreamy, when that kind of watery, very very, very receptive love, all that like all those feelings of emotion and love, when that starts to come in and you feel like that's starting to kind of take over your reality a little bit, this high priestess, this intuition is what is going to help you overcome your obstacles, okay? It's what's going to help guide you. Because when you get into that zone mentally to where you're like receptive to creative energy like it snakes its way into your subconscious through water. But like the inspiration that comes from it is a very fire kind of energy. It's about like it like turns into this. So the blending of these energies can be really strong and really powerful, but also really magical and really beautiful and really a lot of fun to like live in and live through with your physical body. You just have to trust your intuition so you don't get like carried away in like the fantasy of it. I hope that makes sense. Okay, so whatever it is you got going on, if you have like multiple love interests, maybe you have a lot of artist friends, and like being part of like artistic cultures can be super, super amazing, but it can also have its downfalls. Okay, so just kind of be aware of that. Yeah. All right, Leo, so this is your mid-January reading. Hope it helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.